Hey, how you doing? This is Michael Rice, aka The Connector. We're here with another edition of The Connector Live. And you know what? I'm really inspired today. I mean, I think I made a video a couple of days ago in regards to this, but I really want to talk about this. I've been working over the past. People within a community, they're part of something called EPIC, which is Equal Partners in Change Community Stakeholder Groups here in Philadelphia. And the stakeholder groups strive to elevate the quality of life for individuals within different sections of Philadelphia. But the group I'm working with is a special group that was selected to get specialized training in community engagement, project management, advocacy, all those things that you need in order to be a leader, to be a better leader in your community. And we've come to the end of the training, and now they're graduating. And I'm really proud of all the individuals involved. And one thing that I seen during the course of the training is that there was a lot of obstacles that had to be overcome. In order to be able to complete this training, you had to stop looking at obstacles and focus on your goals. And that's what they did. They focused on the goal. They did some amazing projects, but it talked about the dynamics of the human experience. I mean, truly an inspiring group of people. I talked to them about how I came into this process and at the graduation ceremony, I shared with a lot of experiences because I was impacted, inspired by a lot of people. One person that brought me into this process told me, wanted me to do something called facilitating a process within the community. And at first I didn't understand about, but what I understood is that by facilitating the process, you become better and the community becomes better. And he told me the story, and the story is about a man, a father who had a big family, and but one thing that was is that every day he would sit down, he would pray, meditate, and he would ask his God how he could best serve him. And one day he heard the voice, and the voice said, "You want to serve me?" He said, "Yes." He said, "Stand up." He said, "Look out that window." And he looked out the window, and in front of his house there was a large boulder that had been there for years. And he told the man, he says, "I want you to go out there and I want you to push that boulder." And he said, "You want me to push the boulder?" He said, "Yes, I want you to push that boulder." And so he did. Every day he would go out there and push that boulder with all his might. Every day. Now he was a little kind of puny little guy, but he did his best. And week after week he pushed this boulder, day after day, month after month. I mean, his friends, family, neighbors walked by. "Hey, what you doing?" He said, I'm pushing this rock." He said, "Why are you pushing the rock?" He said, "Because God told me to." They said, "Okay." So he was faced with a lot of people that didn't believe in what he was doing and didn't believe in what he could do. But it didn't matter because he persevered and continued to push that rock. However, he came to an end of a year, and he's sitting down to pray one morning, and he's feeling a little bit depressed. And he prays. He says, "God, I'm really sorry because all this time I haven't been able to move that rock 1 inch." And then he heard the voice again, and the voice said, "Stand up." And this time the voice told him, "Look in the mirror." And he looked in the mirror, and the little puny little guy who before he saw like a transformation. He looked in the mirror, and God said, "Look at your shoulders." And he looked at his shoulders, and shoulders were more rounded and bigger. He said, "Look at your arms." He looked at his biceps. He had bulging biceps. I mean, he had guns, right? He says, "You are healthier than you've ever been before. By pushing that rock, that made you a better person. Now that you are better, now you're ready to be a better father, be a better man, be a better person in your community to make changes in there." I understood right then what facilitating the process is. Through the course of you doing good, by you going out there and adding value to your community, you automatically become more valuable yourself. You add value to yourself. And sometimes you have to, that process happens automatically or simultaneously to you as you are adding value. So you can go out there and selfishly try to enrich yourself, but even more so by enriching your community, it happens automatically. They say that you can't, like a negative thought and a positive thought can't occupy the same space in your mind. In other words, you can't think negatively and think positively at the same time. It's impossible. Try it. It's impossible. So if you continue just to focus and determine to be positive, think about doing positive things, decide yourself to have a mission that you're going to do something positive, and positive stuff will happen in your life. And positivity is magnetic, right? But negativity cannot attract positivity. You have to be positive to attract negative things to you. That is the law of attraction. So what you focus on, that what you bring in your life. So you want to be successful, you want to do better, right? Add value to the lives of the people around you, right? Add value to your lives. So, that will open up door. But you got to take action. You got to facilitate the process, and that is making a move. So get up out of your seat, right? Or go apply for that job. Go enroll in school. Go after your bachelor's degree, that GED or your master's degree. It doesn't matter what it is. Go ahead, find out how you can buy that house and get that house. Go talk to that person that you wanted to bring into your life, and that you wanted to treat and show them that life with you is a better way to be, right? If you got issues and challenges, go to the rehab, go see a therapist, go to the doctor about that ailment that's been bothering you, right? Hey, if you haven't been talking to your children, or you haven't talked to your father or your mother, or you haven't talked to your daughter or your son, talk to them. Repair those relationships. You become, stop talking, take action. Take action, right? Hey, if you're in school and you want to succeed and be successful in life, do your homework. Get up in the morning. Take sleep at night. You can't do that. You can't run the streets and be successful in a higher power, in the higher things of life. In order for you to be able to utilize that higher power, you got to take action, and you got to focus to the exclusion of the negative. The last thing I want to leave with you is, in order you to elevate your standard of living or your standard of life, you might have to leave some people alone. There's some toxic people that may be in your life that may be holding you back. The thing is, your friends can be something that elevates you to the next level, or they could be that anchor that weighs you down and that drowns you in failure and keep you back. And I'm going to tell you something else about your so-called friends. Your friends really have low self-esteem and have no mission in life and no goals in life. They're not going to want you to elevate yourself. They're going to hold you back, right? When they should be encouraging, go home, get sleep, go to work, they're going to say, stay with me. Hey, they're going to tell you, hey, take a puff, have a drink. Don't go, stay with me, right? Because when you stand up, you're going to look around. There's not too many people standing beside you, right? And I'm not advocating looking down on people and everything, but if you're the only one standing, hey, that tells you one thing right there. So I'm not saying look down, I'm saying look up. Keep your head to the sky. Keep your head and your eye on the prize. And then you'll see some amazing outcomes as a result of that. I've seen it happen with people. I've seen people do some ordinary people, or so-called ordinary people, doing extraordinary things. If you think yourself as ordinary, you may be extraordinary. You may not even discover yourself because you haven't taken action. So I'm encouraging you. I want you to be successful. I know, because when you're successful, it rubs off. I want everybody within a network to be successful. So this is Michael Rice, aka Connector, saying connect with yourself, with your mind, your body, and your spirit. Connect with your family and connect with your community. And then join us as we build a network, one relationship at a time. See you.